Hey folks, it's Chris with Big Daddy Runner. At work today, in lunchtime, I usually take a stroll outside of work, get outside a little bit. It's something to kind of clear my head. And I'm an outdoor guy, and I work in an office, so lunchtime I take every opportunity I can to get outside, get some sun, maybe do a little bit of walking. Just an idea for you. Today I want to talk about encouragement. When I was a kid, I was taught the principle: in order to have true joy, you need Jesus, others, and you. I'm a very devout Christian, and most people in the South are. So Jesus usually isn't the problem. We all go to church. We all surround ourselves with other believers. So, there's various aspects of that I can get into, but right now I want to talk about others and you. What kind of people do you surround yourself with? The truth is, my grandmother used to say, never be a downer because people won't want to hang around you. Well, that's not true. We tend to try to associate with people that make us feel better about ourselves, and usually those people are downers. Especially if there's something about us that we don't like. We try to find somebody who is either worse at it than us, or complains about something, so it takes the focus off of us, and that's tough to do. It's tough to get out of the habit of. I try to surround myself with people who, number one, will tell me the truth about myself, and number two, will encourage me in doing good things, whether that's with my health, whether that's with practicing my faith, or being a good worker. I try to really surround myself with people who are going to challenge me. That's not an easy thing to do because we all like to feel good about ourselves, and the difference being that you're not there getting negative feedback all the time. You actually have somebody there in your corner who's helping you be just a better person all around. Second is, what kind of encourager are you? Are you a complainer? If you are, maybe you need to start catching yourself doing that and start encouraging people around you, including your family. One of the things I have to constantly say to myself is stop trying to force my kids and my wife to do good things. Rather than doing that, just encourage them and make them know that I love them despite what their faults are, and that I want them to be better people. This is something that I constantly have to tell myself, because I'm the type of guy that, rather than encouraging my kids or my wife to exercise or to read or to turn the TV off, I just say, I can't believe that y'all wouldn't want to do this. This just doesn't make sense. Why are y'all, acting silly? Like, for instance, my kids, I'm trying to teach them that the world doesn't revolve around them right now. And when they complain or they gripe, I say, one of my faults is I'll tell them, you guys just don't know how lucky you have it, buddy. And you just don't know how good you have it right now. And, why are you being so spoiled? Instead, why don't I just encourage them to think of others before themselves, to what did they do that day? Ask them, what did they do that day that put others before themselves? What did they do to encourage their mother, to encourage me? And encourage them in encouragement. Another thing I want to address is we have a really hard time encouraging ourselves. What do you do to encourage yourself to be active, or to be a better person? What do you do to do that? Yeah, I said do, I know. Have you thought about maybe turning off the TV so you're not constantly distracted, or turning off the radio so you're not constantly distracted? Have you thought about what incentives have you given yourselves to get up and be active. What incentives have you given yourself? One thing I do is I save back a little bit of my allotted allowance every month, and I have something that I want to get, whether it's a new pair of running shoes or a kayak or something that a hammock or something a piece of camping equipment, something that I want. I save back for that, and I take a little bit of the budget to get encouragement for an incentive for when I accomplish a mile marker. I just recently started training for a marathon, a full marathon. What's my incentive after I get through with the marathon? Is it just, it's just not enough to say, well, I ran a marathon. Some people are able to do that. Other people are like, well, I ran a marathon, now I want to take a vacation. So what's the incentive? If you have an incentive in mind, start saving for it. Start putting money back for it. If you don't, think of one. It doesn't have to be huge. Just something that you would really enjoy that you normally wouldn't do for yourself. That's my advice to use. Number one, I want to ask you this question. Do you surround yourself with people who encourage you to do good things? If you don't, start. Get rid of the people that are negative. It's okay to say, I love you, but right now I'm really focusing on just trying to be a better person, and you're not helping me do that. Maybe that might turn them around. If not, it's okay to step away from that relationship and say, it's dragging me down. Number two, what are you doing to encourage others? Are you a downer? Are you an encouragement to others? When people are around you, do they automatically start complaining because they know you're going to complain? Or you're going to join in on that? Well, stop doing that. Start having a more positive outlook on things. Start challenging yourself and encouraging others to do the same. Number three, I lost my train of thought. Number three, I had a number three. What are you doing there it is. What are you doing to encourage yourself? What do you need to do to encourage yourself? Think about those three things this week and figure those out. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at www.bigdaddyrunner.com or contact me on Facebook or Twitter. See y'all later. Bye.